Okay, Miss Erica's class. Isn't it beautiful in here?
Yes!
Yes. Aren't these butterflies lucky to get to have this?
A lot of things that we can learn from the butterflies. How to be peaceful, how to be respectful, right? What other feelings did we have learning about the butterflies? I want to hear more about how
It reminded me of one of my own childhood experiences where I did spend time in a garden with butterflies, and I thought, this is so special and this brings so much joy to a child. And I thought, what a great impact this would make on our children here at Haiku to experience the butterflies flying around, for them to learn about how special the butterfly is, and knowing that butterflies do go through a transformation, and as we go through our own struggles in life, it's getting through those struggles and teaching the kids to have resilience and to always be grateful for the things that they already have in life. Just knowing that gratitude is the most important thing, is to focus on what they already have. One of the things we're going to practice doing today is we're going to practice starting our gratitude journal. Okay?
Do we need to write our name on it?
Yes, you're going to write your name on
And
it.
it's in pink.
And then what I want you to write down, I want you to think of... So I came here to Haiku Elementary. I was a school counselor at Maui Waiana previously, and I moved over here in 2020 at a time when the world shifted and changed forever. And coming here to the school as the only academic counselor, I was asked by my principal, what type of social emotional learning program do we want to introduce, or what program do we want to do here at the school? And we started thinking outside of the box and thinking about a place where we could create that would be special to this group of students here at Haiku.
Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel your body relax with every breath. As you breathe in,
What we had talked about was an outdoor space, and when we were walking around, we noticed that there were butterflies everywhere. And when you're around butterflies, you automatically feel a joy and you feel more peaceful. And it just evolved into this space where we thought, you know what, let's make this outdoor classroom space where kids can come and be safe and be supported, and we can use what we have here on our campus and on our island to help the kids get in touch with themselves, understand their own bodies as a social and emotional being, and connect with others. Because we knew too that during COVID, there was not a lot of socialization going on. Everybody was very isolated, so we wanted to give them that safe space and teach them how to be with kids again and not to be afraid. And we have found that a space like this was probably the best way to do that, because when kids came here, even the most reserved children would open up and they would do things that were really amazing to us. Like they would start talking about the plants, and they would start talking about the land, and then the butterflies would be flying around. And the amazement that they were seeing and the joy that they were feeling prompted us to keep moving forward with this. We decided that we would follow the cultural path, that this would be really a big piece of our academics for project-based learning, and that for a social and emotional space, this was probably the most calming space for kids. And while they're in here and they're talking and they're sharing and they're learning to be with each other, they're also learning about the plants and the land and the butterflies. And then when we started this, we found out that the monarch became on the endangered species list. And we made it our mission to build a place and build a curriculum that would not only support SEL and academics, but would also something we could share with the state to save beautiful, beautiful creature that was on the endangered species list.
What is he doing, Caden? Caden, what is that caterpillar doing? Making a chrysalis, right?
And what molted?
He's trying.
We all learned together, and that was one of the joys of getting to teach it, because since the first day that we got a caterpillar and watched it go through its transformation and watching their little eyes light up, they have been fascinated. And it's such a beautiful thing when your students are the ones seeking the knowledge and want to learn so much, because we've learned together, and they go home and then they come back to school the next day and they say, guess what, Miss Erica, I saw a monarch, me and my mom Googled and learned, and so they are just as passionate about it as I am, but they are little Google machines, or they're, you can ask them any question and they will be able to answer anything about the butterflies, because it's something that they care about. And they come in every day and the first thing they do is check on the caterpillars we have, or check on the chrysalis, or they know every stage of everything because they want to and choose to. It's not something that we force, and it's been really beautiful to watch that be a blossom of learning for them. Yeah.
All right. This is the fun part. I just wanted to check in on how you need some food.
Yes, we need some food, but they are growing.
Okay, let me give you some food.
Okay.
So the one thing that I practice in the morning is going from class to class, and the nice thing about doing the life cycle of the butterfly and keeping track of all of the caterpillars is my way of being able to check on my students that I'm counseling, to check in on them, see how they're doing, and it's kind of a good way to walk in and check on the caterpillars or the butterflies, as well as the kids that I know might be at risk or are going through a difficult time. So it really is relatable to how the caterpillar goes through struggles and goes through difficult times to become the beautiful butterfly. So here we go.
Being able to touch basis on these kinds of concepts with the students is very advantageous, specifically that we're in Hawaii. These are very Hawaii-centric themes about resource management, about sustainability. Allowing the students to experience that delicate balance and that transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly, which parallels their transition from being a first grader to second grader, from being an elementary student to an intermediate or middle school student, and focusing on things that are very Hawaii-centric, focusing on Hawaiian values like malama, to take care of something, ho'ohanai, to nurture, to raise something, laulima, many hands, cooperation. And along with those concepts like laulima, it's only fitting that we're using the children's handprints on our mural, because it just also touches basis on the theme of laulima and cooperation. And again, really giving them, the students, as well as the teachers, a sense of place and a sense of awareness about the area that they're living in, the ahupua'a or land zone that they live in. And with that, they'll have a better understanding and a better relationship with not only the area that they live in, but with Mother Nature as well.
Okay, so that side, open up. We're not pulling each other's arms out of socket. Okay, perfect. Okay.
I just getting to see how much it's touched the students this year that I've had. It's something as a teacher that I will never ever let go of in my classroom, because it's had such a huge impact on the kids, my students this year, and I hope that for the rest of years to come, that every class gets to be lucky enough to experience what my students have experienced this year, getting to raise the butterflies and be passionate about something and have that element in their life. And so I guess my goal and my dream is to never let go of the beauty that it's brought to the kids and to the school.